Attempt 2 after everything gets exploded in 3, 2, 1, click. Hello everyone, this is Mayuri back with another episode of Flower Summer. I hope you enjoyed seeing Flower Spring yesterday. Last episode we finished chapter 3, we're now on chapter 4, and I'm getting my mouse out of the way. It's difficult to describe a smell in words. With sight, you can say exactly what you've seen. With taste, you can talk in terms of sweetness and bitterness. You don't need anything more than a few simple words to convey the sensation. But when it comes to smells, you're fundamentally limited to similes. The scent of summer, the scent after it's rain, the antiseptic smell of a hospital corridor. We describe scents figuratively as things they are not. And in this case, I can't really describe it as anything but the smell of sweat. According to the calendar, we pass what is traditionally the first day of fall. But the August sun is still shining down mercilessly into the ballet room. It's a real sauna. I finished their ballet lesson. My classmates are now wiping away their perspiration with towels. As soon as they wipe down their skin, more beads of sweat issue forth. I feel like I'm overheating myself despite not having done any exercise. I don't stink, do I? Bring my nose toward my clavicle and sniff. I'm relieved to find that I don't smell any worse than regular sweat, although I martyr myself all to say about never being fully aware of your own body odor. I can't describe the ballet room as smelling of anything but sweat, though there is an exception to that.
Erika, towel もらえるかしら?
Erica, could you hand me a towel? My day partner is drenched in sweat after her intense practice. Takasaki snatches the towel I'm holding and wipes her neck and face. I think she changed her hairpiece. I'm not 100% sure on that, but she might have. Proximity means that the smell of her sweat, no, the scent of peaches, particularly Takasaki, tickles my nostrils.
Arigato.
Thank you.
汗ですらかぐわしいってか。女として負けてる気がするな。
Even her sweat is fragrant? I feel like I've lost as a woman. She hands the towel back to me. For some reason it gets me down to find that it smells even more like peaches.
暑いよ。クーラーくらいつけてくれてもいいのに。
It's so hot. They could at least install aircon.
お水をもらえますか?
Water. Could I get some water over here? The Sasaki sisters scurry over and I hand the younger one the water bottle I have with me to ensure I don't get dehydrated. Actually, I'm only supposed to have their own. The younger sister looks at the other reproachfully as she gulps down my water, but when the older one asks me for the towel, she grabs it from me before I even have time to voice my assent.
汗だらだらだよ。なんだかこのタオルいい匂いがするね。
Ooh, I'm sweating buckets. This towel smells kind of good.
なんだ? 焼肉の匂いでもするのか?
What, does it smell like barbecued meat or something?
お昼前だからってそんなにお腹空いてないよ。これ桃の匂いがする。香水をつけとくなんておしゃれだね、エリカちゃん。
I know it's just before lunch, but I'm not that hungry. It smells like peaches. You're so fashion conscious for perfuming your towel, Erica-chan.
前も言ったが、名前呼びはやめろ。
I told you before not to call me by my first name.
でも高崎ちゃんは呼んでるじゃない。
But Takasaki-chan calls you Erica. So she does. Ever since the recitation, she stopped calling me you and started calling me Erica without any honorifics. I told her time and time again to cut it out, but I'm wasting my breath. She seems to have no intention of going back to how she called me before. So I've had no choice but to accept it, however reluctantly. However reluctantly.
あなたもエリカと呼びたいの?
You want to call her Erica too?
そうだよ。だって仲良しだって気がするしね。
I do. I mean, it makes you feel closer, you know? I saw you respond with a sort of sigh. I can't tell if she gets it or not.
そういえば明日から授業が増えるらしいな。
Oh wait, it seems you're gonna have more classes starting from tomorrow. Wary of where this conversation is headed, I changed the subject.
礼法と第二外国語でしたね。ごちそうさまでした。
Etiquette and second language, thank you.
全部飲みやがったな。しかし礼法ね。ま、花嫁修行の場としてこの学院に入学させる親も多いっていうから仕方ないのかもな。
You drink the whole thing! Anyway, etiquette classes, huh? Well, it's supposed to be expected. A lot of parents roll their kids here so they can prepare before finding a good husband.
礼法か。正直自信ないんだよね。
Etiquette? To be honest, I'm not sure if it's something I'll be any good at.
確かにダメそうだよな。
Yeah, you don't seem like you would be.
そういうエリカちゃんだって苦手そうじゃん。
Same goes for you, Erica-chan.
八重垣だ。確かに和式での作法とか言われても正座もろくにできないしな。
Ichigaki. Well, it's true if we're talking Japanese etiquette, I can't exactly kneel properly. I slap my legs with a grin.
ここでは西洋式の礼法でしょ。
There'll probably be Western style etiquette at this academy. Takasaki addresses the Sasakis who are looking troubled.
このクラスでは花火師さんが得意そうね。
Yeah, of our class, Hanbishi-san seems like she'd be the best at it. They agree and we all turn to stare at the president, who's now wiping herself down and chatting with Shirohane. She notices our gazes.
何を悪巧みしているの？
What are you scheming? Comes over with a smile, bringing Shirohane along too.
新しく増える授業のことを話してたんだ。憂鬱だよ。
We're talking about the new class we have to take. It's so depressing.
そうなの？私は楽しみだけどな。
Really? I'm looking forward to them.
語学も礼儀作法もどちらもりっちゃんさんは得意そうですしね。
You do seem like you'd be good at both languages and etiquette, Richan-san.
語学？何を言って。
Languages? What are you talking about?
佐々木さんたちは新しく増える礼法と第二外国語の授業のことを言っているのよ。りっかさんは選択授業のことを言っているのよね。
You're talking about the new etiquette class and the second language class. I think you're talking about our electives, aren't you, Rika-san? Right, we're also meant to pick another elective class. At the academy, all physical education takes the form of ballet. We're also required to take etiquette classes in a second language, but...
ガーデニングと弦楽器どちらかを選ぶというものだったわよね。
We have to choose between gardening and learning a musical instrument, don't we?
そうだ。どっちか選べとか横暴だよな。
Yeah, it's really tyrannical forcing us to choose. It's not the kind of thing I want the luxury of choosing. If you're given a choice, you feel like you're exercising your freedom, but being forced to choose between the two things and it leaves a bitter taste as having the choice made for you anyway.
そう？どちらも初めての経験ができて楽しみだわ。八重垣さんはどちらを専攻しようと思っているの？
You reckon so? I've never done either before, so I'm rather excited about it. Which are you thinking of specializing in, Yagaki-san? Does Yagaki even look like a gardener? I mean, there's no way she really plant anything. So I don't think it'd be gardening. It would be a knee slapper. As much as it would be funny to choose this one, maybe I choose this one. If I'm taking this seriously, then it'll probably be the music class I choose. Gardening would be difficult with my legs.
ま、弦楽器かな。それに音楽系ならミティが得意そうだし、手取り足取り教えてもらえそうだ。
Probably music class. My Auntie partner sings the musical sort, so I can probably get her to spoon feed me.
私に教えてもらいたいの？
You want me to teach you?
まあ、そうだが。
Well, sure. I'm caught off guard. I expect her to come back with a retort about me not being a baby.
エリカがそう言うなら教えてあげなくもないわよ。
I'll do it if you want me to, Erica. Is it me or in this chapter, Chidori has had a 180 turn in attitude towards us?
なんか、お前丸くなったな。
Oh, you've really lowered your standards.
バカ。
Idiot. Her cheeks flush as she snatches the towel from my hands to hide her face. I glance over at Shirahane, seeking confirmation that I haven't said anything peculiar, and find her looking back at me warmly like a mother might a child.
なんだってんだ。
What the hell? And there's a nice pop up there. I squirt her hand through my bangs and then slap the elder of the Sasakis, smirking at me square on the bottom.
これって仲良くなってきた証拠なのかね？
Could this be proof that we're BFFs now?
私としてはそう思います。
I think so, personally. Regarding the whispering with the corner of my eye, I gaze across at my Amte partner.
ま、合わせた方がやりやすいんだろうが。
Well, it'd probably be easier if we both did the same thing. Started to find myself thinking so nonchalantly about how to integrate my lifestyle with my Amte partners. Despite the fact that I draw a clear line between the two of us.
どうにもまずい。
Guess I failed there. The last small size I regard both my bookworm buddy and my Ante partner both ended up crossing that line without my being aware of it. I don't know why I'm just so thirsty today. Good tea. So we begin our etiquette lessons.
ナプキンを膝に置くときにもタイミングがあります。
There's also proper timing you must adhere to when placing the napkin on your lap. Shirahane passes, but when the eldest Sasaki sister triumphantly copies her, she's stopped with a sharp rebuke.
どこが？
Huh? Where did I go wrong?
これから私がディナーを共にする主としますと言いましたね。ナプキンを膝の上に乗せるのはオーダーが済んだ後。これは正しい。
I told you that I'd be playing the part of the host you were dining with. You're correct in laying the napkin on your lap after placing your order. She goes to leave, but Sister Basquay continues with an uncharacteristically stern look.
招待客は主がナプキンを広げてから後に広げなくてはなりません。佐々木さんは私を待たずに広げましたね。
However, the guest must only spread the napkin out after the host has done so. You did it without waiting for me, Miss Sasaki, didn't you?
はい。
Yes. Everyone listens intently to our guidance, which is far stricter than we'd expected.
聖書をそらんじる時よりも真剣だな。こういうバスキア教諭は珍しい。
She's even more serious now that when she's reciting Bible verses. It's unusual to see Sister Basquate like this. What's the part when we start launching knives at each other? Surprised by this new side to her, I listened to her explanation on how to spread out a napkin. Oh wait, that's assassin class, not etiquette class. Well, I don't mind getting told off. I don't like being thought of as a dumb.
途中退席をしたい時にはナプキンの真ん中を持ち三角形にして椅子の上に置きます。
When you wish to vacate your seat during a meal, pinch the middle of your napkin and pick it up, then fold it into a triangle and place it on top of your chair. Sister, how do I do that when my chair comes with me?
こうすることで食事中だと給仕に知らせる合図になるのです。
This signals to the serving staff that you are not yet done with your meal.
ダリア先生、そもそも食事中は途中退席をしてはならないと聞きましたが。
Sister Dahlia, I heard that you should never leave your seat during a meal in the first place.
それはフランス料理の時ですね。途中退席はマナー違反です。席を立つことができるのはデザート後のお茶の時間だけです。
That is true when it comes to French dining. It's bad manners to leave the table during a meal. The only time you may leave your seat is when tea is served after the dessert course. The class nods. It's interesting how much etiquette differs country by country.
ご飯をいただくときはフォークの背にご飯を乗せるのよね。
What do you mean? You're supposed to put the food on the back of the fork, is that right?
あれはイギリス式のマナーで、フォークの腹を絶対に上に向けないという作法から、結果的に背に乗せざるを得ないってだけなんだぜ。
Yeah, that's the British style. The rule is that the tines of the fork must never face upwards. So as a result, you're supposed to place the food on the underside of the fork.
そうなの？
Really?
パスタの食べ方も作法は様々だしな。イタリアじゃスプーンの助けを借りて食べると子供だとからかわれるしさ。
There are different kinds of rules for eating pasta too. In Italy, if you use a spoon as well as a fork, you'll be made fun of for eating like a kid.
私たちはまだ子供じゃない。
Well, we are still kids.
そういうことを言っているんじゃないんだよ。
That's not what I'm saying. The cool voice interrupts my quarrel with Takasaki.
詳しいようですし、次は八重垣さんにやってもらおうかしら。
You seem well versed in this, so why don't you have a go next, Miss Yagaki? He doesn't seem happy. I think we're doomed.
いや、できれば席順通りで。
It's okay, we can stick to going in seat order.
はい。
What was that? Bowing to one voice pressure, I move my wheelchair forward, give my arm to a partner who's acting like she said no part in this prod in the side as I pass by.
サウスパークのケニーみたいだ。
I feel like Kenny from South Park. Well, you haven't died yet, so I don't think you're him.
なんです？
Reminding myself about my crappy luck, I give the dull-eyed elder Sasaki sister a pat on the shoulder as I take her place at the table. And we're gonna end it here because I'm not gonna go to our language class today. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.